Hi all, it's Vanessa Love. Thanks for watching my channel and subscribing and liking and all of that great stuff. Alright, so today I wanted to talk about a very complex, hold on, I didn't turn on my, there we go, a very complex issue. And I know that some of you will have questions about this, so, I'll read your responses and then I'll answer some questions, as time goes on. Okay, so insurance. All right. I think one of the main issues with insurance is that if a therapist is on the panel, that it'll be better for you. I am now paneled because I had been off the panels and I was being paid very well that way actually. But I was missing out on a lot of clients because people wanted to use their insurance, and I totally understand that. That's an okay thing to be very worried about, especially if people are paying so much for insurances, right? And it's definitely something that I don't want to rob them of. However, there are some insurances that have out-of-network plans that have out-of-network benefits, and they are so much better than what is being paid by the insurance company when you're paneled. I got paneled with who I could get paneled with. I'm still streaming. Okay. Sorry. There might be a lapse there. I'm not sure. Hi all, it's Vanessa Love. All right. So I was, I had some trouble with my last video. So, apparently I'm still recording. Okay. That was interesting. Sorry that there was a break in there. I don't really know what happened and I don't know what you can see. I don't know if I could, go back and edit that out. Anyway. Okay. So, as I was saying, like, being on the panel, they just give you a flat rate. You get more clients that way because if they know that that you'll be in network, they're more likely to come to you. But at the same time, like, I was being paid more off like when I was out of the network, and I don't know what entirely the issue is, but like I'm definitely paid better outside of the network. I have to work more. I have to do more hours to get the same amount that I was getting before I was paneled. And, it's just stressful, like to have that happen. And so, yeah, people are very reluctant to go out of network, but, I mean, Jesus, like I love going out of network with United. They are so easy to go out of network with. And, if their panels are closed, might as well go out of network. As I've said before, my full fee is like $165 for like a regular session. As of April, as of April 2018, that might have changed by the time you watch this, but like they're willing to pay close to that, and Anthem pays about half, less than half than that of that. And it's very stressful, as I said, but people don't know that, and I don't expect that they know that. So I am perfectly fine with being on the panel and just kind of going with that. Also, people have deductibles, and lately their deductibles have been really high, and you have to like pay so much to be on insurances, and then they don't cover anything. And I've been there. I had an insurance, and I mean, I know how to fight with insurances though. So like, when my insurance company decided that they didn't want to cover a medication that I had been on for years, I was like, no, like I've already tried all the other medications. This is the one that works. And they were like, no, we're not going to cover that. So there is this thing called and every state has one, the insurance advocate. Like if you have a problem with like your house, like your rental insurance, your house insurance, like your car insurance, there are specific people within your state government that deal with that. There's one that deals with health insurances. And if you feel that you're being treated unfairly, you can contact them and talk with them. I contacted mine. I explained the situation, and they told me that that my insurance company was acting outside of the law, actually. So within like a day, I think I got the call from the pharmacy, and they were like, "Oh yeah, you're covered," and that was kind of funny because I like went to my doctor, and they were like, "Yeah, so you know you must have changed insurances," and I was like, "Oh no," I argued with them, and they were like, "Oh, so you didn't change insurances?" It's like, not at all. I just got my insurance to cover what this medication. It's not a serious medication or anything like that. I don't need it to like live, but it was just like a medication that I needed at the time. But just very surprised that they would just basically tell me to kind of tough crap, go take the other types of medication that are similar that aren't the same. Yeah, so I wasn't too thrilled about that. So yeah, like I know that people get very wary of using out-of-network benefits. Usually the deductible for out-of-network benefits is twice of what your in-network your in-network deductible is. So if your in-network deductible is $1,000, your out-of-network benefits or your out-of-network deductible will be $2,000. Once you reach that, they either cover like 60 to 80%, and then after you reach your out-of-pocket max, they will cover 100%. That's true for all of it. Sometimes like the out-of-pocket max will be like $4,000 if your out-of-network deductible is $2,000. And that, I mean, for those things it's kind of easy. I have heard, it's been a while since I've had to check on benefits, but like I do check on benefits. If you think that you do have out-of-network benefits, there are some plans that don't, and that's perfectly fine. Like, go find someone within your network. But also know that sometimes they won't accept you because they're either full or it's so low that they, if they're like full with other stuff, they'll just kind of be like, no. Because it's easier if someone just pays you full fee and then, they wait for the check themselves. It's, that's for out of network. But I mean, some people, they have to go with what they know, and what they know is in network. I actually don't know. I know that when I was working in Waterford, we would talk about like, you don't always get the best therapist that way, because it's like it narrows it down so low for you that like, it might just be like one or two people that actually take your insurance, that have openings and sees like the diagnoses that you're going through. And that can be very stressful. But, if you do have an out-of-network benefits, then try out-of-network. It might be better for you. It might be better for the situation all the way around. But I know some people, they're reluctant to do that stuff. So yeah, that's all that I can think of. But again, like, I know it's very nuanced. When I started, I was on the phone with all of these insurance companies quite frequently, trying to figure out what was going on. And eventually, I was able to kind of to get there. It was nicer. It's easier. Yeah, so I hope everyone is doing well, and again, thank you for liking and commenting and subscribing, because it's getting me to that next spot, in my YouTube channel. I don't know what's going on. New tongue, I don't know. But yes, thanks for watching. Have a good one.